3, 2, 1.
Art appreciation.
As I look at Henry Charles Bryant's painting, The Market Stall, I realize that it is about the people who are in the market looking for or purchasing something. Miss Emilian and I picked this art because we are thrilled to know what the story behind this painting is. And at first glance, we are mesmerized by its beauty and very polished work of art. So, as we observe the painting, we've noticed the two children who were very mesmerized by the alive animals in the stall. And I also noticed the three dead chicken hanging behind the vendor's back. And curiosity came into my mind when I saw the rabbit lying in the basket and asked myself if it was alive or dead. I would say that the artwork shows things realistically from animals down to human figures. I bet the artist wants to signify an artwork that shows everyday life.
The Market Stall by Henry Charles Bryant. Colors used. There were a variety of colors I have seen like orange, red, white, brown, green, and black. Some colors are added lightly combinations while commonly made of dark mood or a combination of all colors. The color of a jar in here is brown. Broccoli composes of white and green. Onions and tomatoes are red and green. The eggs inside the basket are white and the basket is brown. The hat of a young boy is black with a single feather beside it. The woman in a painting has brown blonde hair. Flowers inside the basket have different colors. Chilies are red. Chickens have white feathers. Others have brown, dark blue, dark green, and while the rooster is red. The old man handling the basket full of broccolis wearing brown jacket and maroon shirts with a black hat. The building where they are displaying are surrounded with dark and brown colors.
I noticed that there is a contrast in the lines in the painting. I noticed that the vendor's diagonal line in the barrel indicates how bothered and interested he was in the distant thing that he saw. And I also noticed the animals are vertically hanging and that indicates that the creatures are actually dead.
Textures. I can see smooth textures like the clothes and their faces. They were happily selling. The feather of the chickens and the skin of the rabbits and other animals are smooth. Tomatoes and the hair of the people in the painting are totally smooth. I see rough objects too, like the building, the baskets, the tables, where they are putting all their sales are rough too. Some objects in this picture were sharp, like the edge of the baskets.
As what I have observed in the painting, the space is cramped because of the variety of objects that the artwork contains. And also, the artwork does give the illusion of depth because as you can see in the background, there is another vendor behind the woman in red and the dead pig is behind the vendor who is looking so far away.
Composition. This painting was composed of vegetable products and live animals. In my point of views, I uttered that the market stall is where the vendors placing their products to sale. The market stalls were centered for the people who were selling different kinds of produced products for the buyers. They were selling goods to serve neighborhood from their needs. According to some observationists about the certain painting, why there were live animals included in the displays of vegetables? Why did not place separately? Like for example, the place for vegetables were separate from live animals because we generally know that live chickens and rabbits can mess up anytime, anywhere.
In this case, what I can see in this artwork are all in live life scale, wherein the piece appears to be very realistic. The painting shows people in a market. There was a variety of lines used in the artwork and in cold colors. The artwork depicts two children who are awestruck by the turkey and the chicken on the stove. You can also see a woman who is busy looking for a vegetable or a ingredient on the stove, while the man leaning in the barrel, who is the vendor, is looking of an object that is far away from him. So this artwork or painting, as you can see in the picture, has a smooth texture and is a 3D or a three-dimensional artwork.
Arguments for this painting. This painting is beautiful enough. I love the picture at the first glance. Later on, as I continued to view the artwork, I deeply asked questions all by myself. Why does the rabbit placed above the basket full of tomatoes? Why did that place it properly? Another is, I cannot figure out who were the sellers and the buyers of this setup. The products are not arranged properly. However, the whole view talks about the market stall. There are lots of ideas I've found. I am just wondering why vegetables and live animals are not separate in one place, and also why there were live chickens hanging the wall.
Argument number 2. This artwork shows realistic happenings in our society. My observations or supporting observations are this. Number 1. As you can sense, there are animals, fruits, humans, and other realistic figures in the painting that for it happened in the society. Number 2, as you look at the artwork, I am sure that at the first glance you imagine that this piece happens in the market, like selling of goods and trading animals.